Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Daily Reset for Success show. Today we have a special episode all about you, celebrating the love, okay, the love of ourselves, celebrating you. I'm Marianne LaSalle, and my co-host today is Lady Lou.
Hello. What a day. What a day. I am so excited about this show, Marion. Let's go. Or do we want to do the daily word first?
So we are live almost every day, and we are live on YouTube, and we are also live in our Facebook group. And I want you to know that we have another show also on Tuesday nights called Wisdom Chats for the Curious. So if you're looking for a very specific time to either be on our show or to join us, you can come over at 7 p.m. Central Time every Tuesday night. We always have a guest, and they're always wonderful, and we have a great time as well. This particular show, called Daily Reset for Success, is all about how we can reset our lives, how we can feel better about ourselves, bring in more prosperity, bring in more love, bring in more of what it is that we're looking for,
Mhm.
and just really feel it and enjoy it, and bring our friends in and just have a great time. So
Yeah.
I wanted you to know that you're welcome here.
Yeah.
And Lady Lou and I are both very committed to this, because not only is this helping you, because we're getting a lot of comments from you all, but we are enjoying this ourselves so much. We would do this even if you didn't show up. But we want you to show up, don't we, Lady Lou?
Please do. We have such a good time, and a smile is worth so much to us. It changes the chemistry in our body, and a laugh even more. So come laugh and smile and have fun with us.
Okay, so yes, daily word. Today's daily word, put out by unity.org, is joy. I meet this day with joy. Don't you love it?
I do.
My intention is to choose joy and live from that joy all through the day. This day is a blessing because I know I am a child of God, Goddess, Source, all that is, the universe. I am this beautiful child. I remember and begin to sing a song that makes me smile. And I was singing this morning, by the way. I take time to observe the joy in children and their carefree attitude. It inspires me to become childlike. Later, I may want to enjoy some live entertainment that makes me laugh and feel happy. I welcome all the opportunities to express my joy. I bring renewed harmony to my relationships and make new friends easily, knowing that my positive attitude may be an uplifting influence for those I meet in my travels today. And I know the more I share joy with others, the more they will fill my mind, heart, and soul.
Amen. Beautiful. Oh, that uplifts you just hearing the words.
Right?
Yeah,
That unity, they got it going on, don't they?
I do. I do.
They're called the Feel Good Church, you know.
Oh, I had not heard that, but I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, people warn people, oh, don't go to that feel good church, you know. They just they just want to talk about feeling good.
Well, darn, what's that? What else is life about? You know? No, 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 don't listen.
Oh, we got a couple people in the audience. Susan,
Mary. Hi,
yes,
Mary.
Mary Shin and Karen Sabaka.
Oh,
I never pronounced her name quite right, but hey, Karen, how's it going?
we're glad you're both here. We love
Yes,
the audience. So if you've not watched us live, come by. We do these quite often, don't we, Mary?
yes,
And
almost daily, right?
we love our audience. We really do, and love their comments. Wow, beautiful. Well, may I tell them what today is, or do you want to do that?
I want to talk a little bit about Mary, because
Oh, okay.
Mary, and then we can move on. Mary, who is in our audience today, her name is Mary Shin, and I had a conversation this morning, and our conversation was about sharing more joy from her side. So she lives. She's a nomad. I guess you call it a nomad, right, Mary? She sold her house and moved into a fifth wheel motorhome, travel trailer type of thing, and she travels around the country. She's also a caregiver, and she does some work for campgrounds. I think they call it a campground. Oh, I forgot the name of it, but anyway, she's making friends all over the country. Right now, she happens to be in Florida, which is a good place to be in the wintertime. And we had a conversation about her sharing her gifts and her joy and her love of Esther Hicks and her new book. It's not new. It's called Sarah, and it's specifically about the law of attraction for children. And it's wonderful. If you haven't read it to your child, or if you haven't read it yourself, I would look for it. It's called Sarah, and it's really good. So Mary, I want to help you any way that I can to get that out to the world, and then just keep going. Just keep going, sharing your joy, because you have a lot of joy to share.
She does. Beautiful.
We also have Ricky McKenna in the audience. Good afternoon, Marion and Louise. Happy birthday, me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you.
Some people are in Facebook and some people are in YouTube. So I did have a comment one time. Well, I don't see any of these comments that you're putting up on the board. And if you're listening to this as a podcast, you don't see it at all. But if you want to come over to Facebook or to YouTube and you check us out, you can get involved and type in your messages to us, and then we can share it with anybody.
Right. We love
messages. Go ahead, Miss Lady Lou.
So the title of our show is Happy Birthday to Me. And that means you, it means me, and today especially, it means Marion. This is her birthday. Happy birthday, Marion.
Thank you.
We're excited for you. We always like to do something special on our birthday because it's normal, it's the traditional thing to do. And we haven't decided yet what we're going to do because my birthday's coming up later in the month, and we usually do something fun together. But definitely celebrate your birthday. And Marion has some beautiful things around that we're going to talk about today. I can't wait to get started.
Okay, I want to tell you the story about how this all started, because this is quite personal, and I'm glad that Ricky McKenna is here because she's part of the story. So a couple weeks ago, maybe a week, I'm not sure exactly, I got into a conversation with my partner, Becky Earl. And Becky said to me, Marion, if you could feel the love that you push out to other people, that you send out, if you could turn that around and feel it yourself, you would just be amazed. You would feel so good, and you would want to take care of yourself. And I thought, maybe I don't do that. Think about that. So it got me to thinking. I thought, of course I love myself, right? I get up in the morning and she goes, no, you take care of everybody else. You take care of Shirley, and you take care of me, and you take care of all your friends and your family and your children and blah, 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 blah. But you don't turn that love on yourself.
Ooh.
You don't take care of yourself. And I thought, okay, well, so what does that mean? She goes, honestly, think about it. When you're loving somebody, if you could just turn that around and love yourself, what does that feel like? So I started to imagine what that might feel like. And I thought, she's right. She's right. I do love myself, but I'm not loving myself.
Oh, that's big. And I think a lot of us can relate to that one.
Yes. So what did I do? I said, that's enough, Marion. You're turning 62. Are you going to wait any longer to get your life together, to start loving yourself? What are you waiting for? Now's the time. My birthday is the time for me to take a hold of all this. to really focus in, to really do it upright. So yes, I am focused on loving me,
Perfect. I love it.
and I want you to do the same. I
Yes.
want you to join me in this beautiful journey that I am taking. So what did I do? I started looking around. What am I going to do to support myself? What am I going to do? What would I do if you were my best friend and you were asking me for help? Right? Okay, well, the first thing I do is say, get a coach. Okay. So I happened to find Ricky McKenna. Ricky McKenna is not only a certified life coach, but she's also a certified Mary Morrissey coach. And I don't remember the name of the exact title that that particular system is. So, Ricky, if you want to tell us. Oh, she's saying something she's saying yes, and honor and love yourself from your heart. Right. That's it. That's the difference, right? Not from my head, from my heart.
Oh, yes. Oh, whew, that's big.
So Mary and Ricky McKenna and I decided on a date, and we committed. And yesterday was really the first day we really got going. She gave me homework last week and all that stuff. So we had our first session last night, and she asked me for two goals. One was for the end of May, which is just in a few months, and the other one was a 3-year goal. So I could clearly see myself, not only the goals that I've been having for myself, because let's face it, I have had goals for myself, and they're still the same goals I've had. Only this time I'm serious.
Ah, good.
This time I'm serious about loving me and taking care of myself. So I will share what my goals are. I think it might help you all. So my first goal is between now and the end of May, which is what, 3 months now? I have March, April, and the end of May. That's 3 solid months. What can I do? Well, I can take off 12 pounds. That's only a pound a week. That's not like a serious diet, or it's just taking care of myself, drinking more water, eating better and healthier foods, not self-sabotaging with the ice cream and donuts and cakes and cookies and, blah, blah, blah. Overeating, munching while I'm sitting down, watching TV, getting more exercise, moving, getting more active. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And then my 3-year goal, I see myself traveling. I see myself in a camper van or a small pull-along trailer. And I have a van and a pull-along trailer. And I see myself making a living on the road.
Yes, I see it too.
I see myself in Michigan with my daughter and grandsons for the summer, not in the winter. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I do. I see myself.
Beautiful.
And so that's my 3-year goal. So that was a fantastic. So I started before my birthday, and my birthday celebration is going to go through Sunday, actually through Saturday night, because we had the chili cook-off at Unity on Sunday, and as you know, I mean, sorry, but anyway, I digress. Lady Lou, I want to hear about you and how you are loving yourself, or how you plan to love yourself more.
Well, I do have that challenge as well of loving myself enough. I love myself like you said you do, but it's not enough a lot of times. And again, I'm off taking care of somebody else, helping them, give them encouragement. Okay, can I give myself encouragement and support and trust myself to do this? Yes. So I'm going to be following along with you. I'm going to do your goals too. Not that we're not doing a contest or anything like that, but we're just going to do it for the love of each of ourselves and each other. And I think maybe some of you out there might want to join us and then keep us up to date on how it's working for you. Because everybody's probably got a scale. If they don't, they're real cheap down there at Walmart. And keep track of your weight. And don't do it every day. Just do it once a week. That's plenty. And I always try to do it in the morning when my stomach's empty. I weigh less then. And just take care of yourself, love yourself, and give yourself bear hugs. We can do that because it does feel good. I once heard that you should have 12 hugs a day. And being up here in the country, I don't get 12 hugs a day. I might get one or two if I'm lucky. So maybe you're in an isolated area and don't have a lot of people around you. Hug yourself. Go hug that tree down the street there or out in your backyard and make everything love in your life, including your food. Uh-oh. What did Ricky say?
So Ricky says, LOLL, love your vision. And I'm here along with your other good friends to support you fully in achieving those goals. Yay, Louise. That's what I mean by friends supporting. Yes. Yes,
Thank
yes, yes.
you, Ricky.
And you know, it doesn't have to be about weight. You could be underweight, you could be overweight, you could be just right. It's about loving yourself and whatever that means for you. Whatever that means for you, whether it means you're going to just take a bubble bath once a week and close the door and turn the lights off and put the candles on and tell everybody, you know, stay away. It doesn't matter what it is. It's loving yourself. It's taking care of yourself, waking up with a better, brighter attitude, right? Going to bed with meditation in mind. And okay, so it doesn't matter what it is. It just happens to be Louise and I need to take off a few pounds.
And remember our hypnosis sessions every Monday. This coming Monday, the 9th, I believe it is, of March, we're going to do weight reduction. And then the following week, we're going to do self-love. So we've got 2 good sessions coming up, and hypnosis is an easy way to reach your subconscious mind and bring all these wonderful things in so that they come from the inside out. We can't always push them in, but we can bring them forth from our heart.
All right, so here's some tips on how to get started loving yourself. You ready?
I'm ready.
Listen to Lady Lou's hypnosis on Mondays. It starts at noon. It ends at 12:30. You can hear it again and again. It's on replay. It's on podcasts. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. There's no way that you can't, okay? There's no way you can't not see it. It's there, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, you need to start telling yourself what you love about yourself. What do you love about yourself? What are your gifts?
Oh,
Okay.
love it.
Exactly. In your own life, it's important to know how spectacular you are, right? What do people say about you? How do you feel about yourself?
If you don't know, ask somebody. Ask your best friend. What do you see about me that's good and that's loving and kind? And then write those down because we don't always see them ourselves, but other people see them.
One of the things I talked to my coach about, Ricky McKenna, thank you, is about, you know, I love myself just fine. I really do. But I have so many regrets. You know, if I could go back, if I could just go back, you know. Well, you know what she told me, which is really great. This is great information. What can I learn from that experience? How can I use that in my daily working from here on? How can I use that as a positive to teach others or to help myself or to see it as a learning experience? You know, I thought, oh my God, that's great. So every time I have one of those thoughts like, why did I say that? Or, oh my God, why didn't I pay more attention to my parents? You know, blah, blah, blah. We all have regrets, right? So instead of having, oh, why didn't I? Wow, can I learn from that experience and help myself or, you know, just turn it around. That's what I'm saying. Isn't that great?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Now, one of the things that I actually wrote an article about 10 years ago called Looking in the Mirror. No, that's not what it was called. I'm going to have to dig it up because I wrote an article and I know I have it somewhere about mirror talk. That's what I called it, mirror talk. So actually looking at yourself like you're a different person in the mirror and talking to yourself and being kind. Because what we see in the mirror is often how we look at the world. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Our disappointment in others often reflects our disappointment in ourselves. I know it's not always the case, but it happens, doesn't it?
It does. It does. See beauty, see kindness, see happiness versus sadness or regret or any of those other emotions that we cannot really go back and fix if we've done something that we regret, but we can reframe it and or let it go. We're good at letting go, aren't we, Marion?
Yes, we are. Yes. Could you hold on for just a minute, please?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So Marion's working in her office today, so we have to bear with her occasionally. She has to stop and do something that's important to keep the office running, but that's where she'll go. But just celebrating our own birthday doesn't have to just be relegated to one day. It can be the whole year, every year. Take care of you first. That's the big. Okay, Marion's back. So let's take up where you left off. That's a wonderful list.
Best laid plans, right?
Yes. Oh, well, we did good.
Yes. All right. This is so big that I can't. You'd need to somebody like Ricky McKenna, who's the coach, to help you with this. But this is a tip that I think is important that we at least think about. Focus less on winning the approval of others. Remind yourself you don't have to do what everyone else is doing, right? That is so big, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Because if, let's say, we're married and our mother-in-law doesn't like us, that hurts and it plays in your mind. It weighs on your shoulder. Oh, I guess I better I better do this because, she'll look down on me if I didn't do that. Or if you're in school, I better get good grades or my parent. Sometimes we just have to please more of ourselves. I know that there's outside pressures. I know it. There's outside pressures out there, right? I know it. But what if we could focus more on what pleases us instead of others? I think there has to be at least a balance.
Yeah.
Here's another big one, Lady Lou. Distance yourself from those who bring you down.
Oh,
Sometimes we have to do that. Even if it's temporary, we just have to do it. If you don't take care of yourself, it's going to hurt you in the long run.
yeah. Yeah. And it's okay to do that. We give you permission if nobody else will. Do that. Distance yourself.
Okay. So let's say it's somebody you can't distance yourself from. Somebody that you love with all your heart, or somebody in your family, or somebody that you have to spend time with, like at work or whatever. I think instead of just removing yourselves from them, if you can calm down enough to figure out a way that you could both be happy in this situation, then you can work it out, okay? Whether it's a problem with your neighbor or a problem with your children or a problem with your boss, sometimes you can't do it at the moment because everybody's, you're excited and you're mad or whatever the problem is. Sometimes you need a little space between you, or you need time to think about how you could respond. Oh, Ricky's saying something here, and let me just share this before we move on.
Yes.
She says, Amen. What's within you is stronger than anything outside.
Oh,
It doesn't feel like it sometimes, though, does it? She
Yeah.
says she loves mirror talk. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at yourself in the eyes. Yeah, when you talk to yourself.
I once heard that looking with your left eye is more important, especially if you're a woman, because the left side of our body is the female side. So look with your left eye in particular.
Ah, okay. That's interesting. All right. And Ricky says, "What you think of me is none of my business." It's a book by Terry Cole Whitaker.
Yep.
What's important is what you think of yourself.
I've read it. It's a good book.
Have you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And Lauren Vines is saying happy
Hi,
birthday.
Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you.
You.
Yeah, and if your birthday's nowhere near, it's okay. You can use another date to start loving yourself, because I'm telling you, it feels great. Okay, it feels so good. It
It
feels so
does.
good. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
wow. Such good information, Marion.
Now, you may need to write things down, but in order to start making changes that you know you want to make, or to reach the goals that you have for yourself, you're going to have to make a list. You're going to have to remember it. So either write it down, or hire a coach like I did, or do something where you can start making the changes that you know you need to make. And need is a weird word, right? That you want to make, that you desire for yourself, that you know is good for you. Feel it.
Right. Oh, big, really big. And we'll do it together. See, that's the fun part of this show. We feel you're part of our family now, and we love having you. So keep coming back, watching our shows. Ricky is on one of our shows. It has a glass of water on the little thumbnail. I can't remember the date, but go and listen to Ricky's show with Marion. It is excellent. Ricky McKenna.
I agree with that. She's got to come back on, because she was a great guest.
Yes, it's a good show.
All right, we have time for one more, and then Lady Lou will take us out.
Okay.
Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Reach out to those people that can help you find the strength to open up those abilities, to just do it, right? Just feel it, do whatever it takes to start loving yourself, whatever that takes. And if you need help, that's what coaches are for, that's what friends are for. Let people know what your goals are and ask for help.
Yes.
That's what I did.
There you go. The key to it all is ask. And you can even talk to your heart. I guess I should be over here on the left side. Talk to your heart. Go quiet. Maybe when you first get up, or when you're first going to bed and you're drowsy, talk to your heart and tell it how much you love it, and that you really want it there for you, and you're there for it. Would it please help you in your endeavors to love yourself more? Give it a shot. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Well, it's been an excellent show, and happy birthday again to you, Marion. I love you. I love you. And we'll have another show with birthday when mine comes up at the end of the month. We can't wait. We'll continue this topic, in fact. But we love you here. We appreciate all the comments and the folks who are watching in. And remember, we're here most every day at different times. We have to choose our times because of Marion's schedule right now. But we do come in at night on the Tuesday nights, Central Time at 7, with our Wisdom Chat for the Curious shows. And then we have our Daily Reset for Success shows during the week and on Saturday. So come and join us anytime you like on Natural Curiosity, on your Facebook, the podcast, and YouTube. You can always find us and watch those replays. And please subscribe to our button on YouTube. We'd love to have you as our subscriber. And then you can be notified of our shows if you ring the little bell. So thank you again to all of you for being here. And Ricky says what, Marion?
Thank you both. This is a wonderful show, and you're giving so much love and good information to create more love in this world. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ricky. We appreciate the good words and the thoughts. And we love all of you. I love you, Marion. I love everybody. We're out of here till next time.